Hi, this is Gareth Brown from Rich Games for Learning. The activity I'm going to show you today is not so much of a game as an activity, but you can turn it into a bit of a game if you'd like to in your classroom. It's called Silly Sentences or Silly Sentence, and there is a sheet you can download to help you play the game as well. I've just cut out this from the rest of the sheet, and it helps students looking at adjectives, nouns, verbs and adverbs. Alright, so if you have a look at this piece of paper, you can see I've got the and was, and next to it we've got some lines or spaces where you can put an adjective, noun, verb and adverb in that space. So if you get the students into groups of 4, and then they can each put a word in. Okay, so the first student needs to put in an adjective, and they're not allowed to show anyone else what it is. So I'm going to think of a very quick adjective. I'm going to choose a colour, the colour green. Alright, now that they've put their adjective in the spot, they need to fold the paper like so, so that the other player can't see what they've written. Alright, the next player needs to write a noun. So I know what I've written, unfortunately, but the player who wrote the noun wouldn't know what the adjective is. So they're just going to have a think, look around the classroom, and let's just think television. So the next player has written television, and then they also need to fold it so that the next player can't see what they wrote. Then we've got the word was. You can just leave that there. The next player needs to put in a verb. Okay. My verb's going to be jogging. Something was jogging. So then they fold it, so we can't see the word jogging. And the next player needs to put in the final adverb. And they could write cautiously. So they've written cautiously. Then once all the students have put in a word each, they have a read of the sentence, they open it up, and they can read their whole sentence. And because they didn't know what each other has written, it should be quite an interesting sentence, but all the nouns and adverbs and everything are in the right spot. So I've written, the green television was jogging cautiously. Interesting. With the sentence that the students have written, their silly sentence, there's a whole lot of different activities you could do. So they could start a story using that sentence, they could maybe act it out if you want to do a bit of drama, or they could draw a picture to go with that sentence as well. So there's heaps of things you can do with it. I'm sure you'll be able to think of lots of others. Alright, well, if you've got any feedback about that game, then please leave a comment and share this online with your friends and colleagues. Thank you.